Hi folks. Now in this video I'm going to take you through the basic Qigong squat. But before we do, what is the Qigong? Now the Qigong is an area of the body, and the Qigong is there to power, initiate and drive the movements of Qigong and Tai Chi. It is the engine of your practice. Now the Qigong is basically where the legs connect through the pelvis to the spine, and you gain access to your Qigong through the inguinal grooves or the hip fold. So if you put your weight on one leg and raise the other knee, you will naturally fold in the inguinal groove. Now this fold here is what allows you to access the psoas muscles that connect the top of your thighs to the spine. And it is the psoas muscle that bends and stretches when you walk, when you sit down and stand up, and when you move around. So there's deeper ways to access the psoas than in normal movement. In normal movement, the psoas will be engaged to some degree, but the ancient Chinese refined how to access the Qigong. And what I'm going to do is take you through the 1, 2, 3, 4s of do this, don't do that. And if you follow these rules, you will activate your Qigong. The first thing is this: you always start in your alignments. Nothing in Qigong is done without alignment. And therefore, your knees will be slightly bent and you will be sitting into your Qigong slightly. And the back of the pelvis will be dropped. These are key to accessing and activating the Qigong. Now the next thing is this: when you do a squat normally, the knees will go forward and back as you sink and rise. And the knees, for our purpose, do not move. When the knees go forward and back, you disengage from the depths of the psoas. So in order to get the psoas fully online, the knees become a hinge. So if I fold in the inguinal grooves here, as I sit down and as I stand up, you'll notice the knees are not flexing backwards and forwards. This is a very different action to this. Now, if you want to refine the motion of the Qigong, what you're looking to do is stay in alignment, keep the knees bent, keep the knees still in space, fold in the inguinal grooves, and keep the integrity of your spine. You don't want the spine to bend and buckle or collapse and return within the Qigong squat. You want the spine to remain pretty much straight throughout the process. Now, if I keep my knees still, I fold in the inguinal grooves and I keep my spine straight, I will only be able to go down a certain amount before my weight goes back past my heels and I lose balance. Therefore, there will be a need to incline forward. But the aim is not to lean forward, the aim is to drop the pelvis down to the feet. So the leaning that you do is minimal, and it's only enough to stop you losing balance. So now if you look, the knees remain still, I fold in the inguinal grooves, I keep my spine straight, and I incline forward slightly as I sit down. If you go to sit down on a chair, you put your pelvis down on the chair, yes? So you're not sticking your pelvis back and you're not trying to lean a long way forward. You want the back of the pelvis to go down towards your heels, and you incline forward just enough that you don't lose balance. The center of the shoulder will drop through the line of the back of your knees, and if you continue to go down all the way to the arches of your feet. Now, there is no need to go so low, and especially in the beginning, You will not be able to go low without breaking the alignments or overstraining your body. Neither of these we do. So, you sit down what you can. What is comfortable? Without force, without strain, and then you come back up again. The chest always sinks into the belly, and the belly sinks into the pelvis. The pelvis sinks into your legs, and your legs sink into your feet. And your eye line will descend as you squat down and return as you rise. This is natural. So soften the eyes and allow your gaze to drop as you squat and return as you rise.